Take 201.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Mike.
Are you ready for our phone call today?
You know I am. We have another great guest lined up.
Can't wait. I love phone calls.
And I love waiting. So let's go. Perfect. Nailed it. Took a minute.
First
Thanks
try.
for the help. First try. Mike, I was just going to say how much your eyes pop out behind those glasses.
That's great to know. Because I was thinking about switching these.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been riding these
New
ones
frames?
for a couple of years.
Maybe,
Maybe a new look.
maybe go with some match the eye color. I wonder if they can do that. Like color
Yeah, I
chrome
know.
it.
Do some, yeah, chrome.
What color? I don't know.
Some
What that
color.
would be called.
Yeah.
Willfully ignorant, my man.
Hey,
Always, as always.
I'm with you. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Mike.
How are you?
Doing well, man. How are you?
I'm good. It's a great day here in Prescott, Arizona.
It is.
Yeah,
Nice
lots
fall
of,
day.
yeah,
A
we
little
love this fall.
blustery.
I know.
Got some wind the last couple days.
I don't know if I'm ready for the cold.
Yeah, well, too
It's
bad.
here.
It's here.
In the mornings, anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, It's cold. Cool.
Soon to be cold.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
approaching cold.
Sure.
Well, it's funny. I was in D.C., of all places.
Nice.
Family vacation
Yes.
to the epicenter of the federal government, Washington, D.C., District of Columbia. And, nice place. You know, they keep it up. A lot of monuments and museums. A lot to see. But speaking of weather, it was funny because all these people, I'm guessing they're bundled up most of the year, right? It's kind of a cold place. You think of, Virginia and Maryland, kind of cold in the winter. And so probably they have a lot of like winter clothes, but it was 70 out and they're all bundled up.
Wow.
And I kept looking, I'm like, me and my boys were in shorts, t-shirts, and, normal Prescott wear.
Yeah. Probably standing out
rural
like
folk.
a sore thumb.
We were.
Yeah. The tourists.
And so fine. We were tourists,
Yeah.
as we should be, but that was just kind of, it was weird.
Sounds like perfect weather to me, man.
It was nice.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
It
lucky
was
you.
a great time of year I love this time of year to travel.
Yeah.
The fall. It's nice most places. Not too hot, not too cold. It's porridge. It's, what do you call it?
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks.
Perfect. Yeah.
Exactly. It's porridge.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
place is porridge.
Awesome.
That's no way to describe a place.
Yeah, it does not give it a
this
good
is a really nice
connotation.
place. It's like porridge.
Yeah, man. Give me some grits too.
Yeah. Oh, I did have grits while I was there.
Yes. All right.
You
How
know,
about
shrimp
that?
and grits. Yeah. If I see shrimp and grits on a menu, we've talked about this
Yes.
before.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to give it a
we
shot.
talked about it with the Dolly Parton episode.
Right.
Southern food would be if I had
Go-to.
to eat one culture's food.
Yeah.
Yours was Japanese.
Yeah. I've thought about it since, and I don't think I'm wavering on
You're
that.
not going to change?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And Rebecca was Greek.
She was, Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with her there. That's good too.
I know. Yeah. Can't go wrong with that either.
Yeah. What about you? Anything fun happened this week?
No, had the fall break, but there wasn't a lot going on. We didn't get to escape,
that's okay.
the
It's
Prescott
nice
area
just to take
as
a break.
usual. But yeah, it was nice. Just, chillaxed a little bit.
Yeah.
Hung in the freezer with Uncle Ebenezer, as they say. Basically did nothing.
I've never heard them say that.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think anybody said that. Maybe one guy, but.
I'll hang in the freezer with Uncle Ebenezer. I'm going to use that.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
That is pretty good. Yeah, speaking of
I did
that,
rip it off.
my son is in a play coming up, Christmas Carol,
Nice.
right, for the Christmas season.
Is he playing Carol?
He is not Carol.
Okay, good. Good.
Christmas Carol. That would be a great film.
It would, yeah.
You know?
We should,
It'd be a horror film. I think Carol would be like maybe a psycho killer.
as long as she has an E.
Christmas Carol.
Or no, Carol with the no E would be the psycho
that's right,
killer.
right,
But if
yeah,
you got that
you're
E,
Carol.
our Carol, right.
Oh,
then
man,
now we got a Halloween
Carol with
story
the
out
E.
of it.
Yeah, I know. More Halloween.
Yeah.
We're never going to stop with
No,
Halloween.
can't do it. Sorry, folks.
Yeah. So, no, he's Bob Cratchit. It's Cratchit. So that'll be good. You know
Awesome.
who Bob Cratchit is? Do you even know the story?
I'm
Christmas Carol, Ebenezer Scrooge?
yeah. I mean,
Okay, you're there.
I
that's all
I
right.
got
That's
it.
all right.
I'm not familiar with all the characters' names besides maybe Ebenezer.
All
Uncle
that
Ebenezer,
all that
which
matters
here we
is
go. It all
here's we're
this
in the
is all
freezer
full
with
circle
Ebenezer.
inadvertently.
doing nothing.
Yeah.
Which is most of our days, which is why we're here, Ben.
Cool. Glad to be here.
We have nothing better to do. So
Yes.
so here we are.
What are we doing?
Well, we've got another great guest.
Lined up? Who you got lined up today?
Yeah, we're always lining them up, you know.
Did you line this one up or did I? I mean,
This was
at this
me.
point, I don't even know
I know.
anymore.
You forget. It's yeah, I know. It's hard to keep track because we just have such a deep Rolodex.
Amazing guest.
You love my reference with the Rolodex?
Yes.
Do people even know what a Rolodex is?
I believe so, but not like they did. I don't think my kids do.
Yeah, nobody has them on their desk.
Right.
Like, hey, let me flip through my Rolodex.
Yeah.
Get you that name and number.
Right. Or, dealing with rotary phones and things like that. I mean, just so many things that I think kids right now would look at and just throw it or something. This is useless.
This is useless. Exactly. Let me throw this heavy piece of plastic.
Our phones are our Rolodex. Everything's,
I know, I was gonna
there's
say.
no cords. It's gotten a little better. I got to say it's
I
for
wonder
the
if there's
better,
an
besides
app
maybe the
called
brain
Rolodex.
wave things. I'm sure
Everything's
there is.
better?
But
Wait, what's better?
nothing really, but maybe it is in some ways as far as like convenience. But when it comes down to, long-term effects that we're just going to roll with, and who knows, it could be, could be frying it all up there. Could have some scrambled eggs
I've
by the
got
end
no
of it.
effects.
No effects. Nice. Little punk rock reference there for anybody that didn't catch it. Anyway.
Anyone who's listening out there.
Do we have a guest today?
We do.
Have we talked about our guest?
I just searched the app now before we move on to our guest because I want to give them their due.
Rolodex?
Yeah,
Or the
Rolodex.
guest?
I searched because I'm thinking somebody should come up with an app that's just called Rolodex.
And?
Can you do that out there, tech people?
Hasn't happened. Okay.
No,
I thought
we
maybe
just
you
call
had
it
that.
contacts.
Yeah,
It's in
exactly.
our
It
Apple.
comes built into your phone.
Yeah, it's just
you
contacts.
just fill out the information.
Rolodex, it's just got such a good, it sounds French. Okay. So from my Rolodex, my deep
Yes.
and profound Rolodex, today's guest is the one and only Jennifer Lopez.
Jenny from the block?
J-Lo. Yeah.
J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Man.
Jenny,
how lucky are we?
Jenny Affleck now.
Yes,
Jenny
yes.
Lopez Affleck.
She has gone ahead and changed her
As of
her
late.
name, I believe, with this
Yeah, I saw
most
that.
recent marriage.
Yeah. Because, we research our guests
Thoroughly.
hours
are spent.
using the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And so, the internet says her last name is Jennifer Affleck.
It does.
Jennifer Lynn Lopez Affleck. Born July 24th, 1969.
Hard to believe that, but
Absolutely hard to believe that, right?
Yeah,
I mean, what is your secret?
man,
J-Lo?
that is the first question I think I'm going to have for her is
I mean, you look good, but you don't look
thank
that
you.
good.
I don't know that I ever will, but
No,
one
you
can
won't. Sorry
hope,
about
right?
that.
so I
Yeah,
could
yeah,
at least ask for some tips,
Yeah,
and
maybe
like
just
say, how
put a
do
little
I
lotion on
how do
your
I
face.
keep it so
Here in dry Arizona.
solid
No, it's hard.
after
yeah.
I got a few years just to catch her, and she's pretty
she's keeping
amazing.
it.
I mean, she looks amazing, but like she's an amazing woman, I would say,
She
as far
is.
as like her accomplishments, right?
Yeah,
she's done well.
I mean, her Wikipedia page at least is very long. Right?
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
it's got multiple resources.
Yes.
I clicked through all of them.
Did you? Thank
No,
you for
not
that
all of them.
hard work.
Not all of them, but so she is our Jenny from the block. We've got, again, she was born of the 90s. Not that she was born there, but,
Her career
her career
was born in the 90s.
We
yes,
know
sir.
her from the 90s.
Yep.
My favorite, pretty much probably favorite thing she ever did was she was a fly girl for
Wow.
In Living Color.
That was her first thing that she really
I think so.
did as far as
Though
making
she
it to
was
the
a
mainstream.
backup. I mean, she was definitely a dancer. That was the start of her career.
Uh-huh.
She was a backup dancer for Janet Jackson
Wow.
back probably in the late 80s.
Wow.
And then she was
Wow.
Hey, she was just in a movie with Owen Wilson. Speaking of wow.
Boom. Nice.
Yeah.
You're
that
killing
was
it
called
today.
Marry Me.
Okay. Didn't catch it, but
Yeah,
I will.
no,
It's on the list now.
It's on the list.
Oh,
Well,
maybe not.
rom-coms, because
Yeah.
really today she's an actress more than anything these days.
Yeah, it
But she
turns
went
out.
from dancer
Right.
to actress
Actress.
Just singer.
Singer.
I like that you
I really like to throw that G in there.
Singer. Yeah. Is that how you say the...
I don't normally say it that way. I just, when I really want to emphasize it, it's singer.
Singer. Yeah. She has a great singer.
Yeah.
And she's a, actress, singer through the 21st century.
Right.
I think combo, probably, because she was still doing movies, but she had a lot of albums from 2000 to 2014.
Right. And most surprising to me in doing all of our thorough research, I'd say, was just how I didn't realize that she started as, let's just say, I mean, yes, dancer, of course, that's probably what got her to the acting gigs or into some of those acting gigs, but didn't realize she started as an actress and moved on to, becoming to the music career. Most people, it seems like that flips, you think of, a lot of famous musicians that then become actors, can think of some that might be on the show down the road.
I know, teaser. Well, yeah. Teaser, maybe, initials JT.
Perhaps.
Right. He went from
dancer
music.
Also probably.
Dancer, yeah.
I got to think. And then, but we're talking like, that's like Mickey Mouse Club and stuff like that. So that was, again, but I digress. We'll get to that another day, possibly.
Because they were in the movie together too, weren't they? I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
But,
I might be thinking of Mila Kunis.
It's basically the same, right? Is that what you're saying? No.
No. Well, so we've got, a career that spans these decades.
Yes, indeed.
Some of the best decades.
Going strong. Mm-hmm. She did have a little lull. It seems like, maybe from, I want to say like 2007 to 2011, like she didn't really, maybe her movies didn't do as well or whatever, but she really came back with, some big roles, and then TV shows, like she's been a judge on, a dancing show, the talent show.
Was
American
she on,
Idol?
Which one? Was she on the...
Which one?
America's Got Talent.
So You Think You Can Dance is one, and then I think it's
American Idol. Was she on American Idol?
I
might be thinking of.
It was America's Got Talent. No, that's the dance. Yeah, this is going nowhere. We did great as usual.
Right. Well, I mean, we did all the research. We know this guest very well.
Yep. Just our brains can't recollect. It is American Idol. Thank you very much, Marilee.
Okay, so I thought. Yeah, she was good on that one. Really good. I watched every episode. I'm sure.
Well done. That a boy.
No, really, I want to go back to her early days because, right, the 90s. Shout out to the 90s.
There it is.
There it
is. Got to have it.
In Living Color. Let's talk about that first. She was a backup dancer. Or no, she was just a dancer. Fly girl. Right?
Yep.
In Living Color. Did you watch this?
Oh, yes.
The Wayans brothers produced the whole thing.
It was a great show.
And some of the funniest comedy still out there.
I mean,
we need that back.
Some of the people that have come from that show to relevance, like whether it be Jim Carrey or
was Jamie Foxx on there?
So there was
the guy who played in Star Trek. I think he was on there.
Here we go.
Of course, I'm not going to remember.
No,
it's not. It was just we could use some more shows like that. We've got Saturday Night Live, which I'm, ever a fan of.
Yes,
J-Lo has definitely been on. Saturday Night Live.
Yes, she's
done
hosted
some great skits out there. Probably both as a host and as a musical performer.
Right.
But you need some more sketch comedy out there. We had Mad TV for a while.
Right.
90s. In Living Color, 90s.
Right.
90s, we had a broader base.
But it moves television. On. We got
now we have Netflix.
Well, we had Key and Peele for a while, which
love Key and Peele.
Yeah, right. It's hard they were pretty amazing. And the Chappelle Show before that. And
those were more 2000s, which is good. So we did have that.
Yeah.
But that was more like, that was Comedy Central, I guess. Comedy Central helped us out with some sketch comedy.
Right. As they should.
It's in the name.
Yeah, they better.
That's what we want from them. But okay, so J-Lo, so impressed by her career. She was killing it in the 90s. She played Selena, which was her big breakout role. She was the first Latina to make over $1 million
on a single film, I believe.
Right.
Yep.
So, and then highest paid, I think, the actress or Latina actress maybe in the late 90s. So she was. Well,
she's by far the most successful Hispanic actress, I would say, ever, at least in North America. And then you you have the wow. I just lost it, man.
Well, that's okay.
Go for it.
Yeah, you've got, well...
I had something else, and then I was reading and got distracted.
Yeah,
you know how that goes.
I mean, you've got Selena. She had some highs and lows, right? Let's face it.
Selena?
No.
Okay.
Well...
too soon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, too soon.
Sorry.
Yeah. We got, rest in peace, Selena.
Right. Sorry. That's not funny.
Yeah.
I know. My bad.
No, of course, that's a wonderful story. But I'm saying J-Lo in her film career, because we did in our research realize she also had kind of a failure. It was with her man Ben Affleck back in 2004, maybe
2003 it released. Yeah. You say it. You say it.
Giggly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Geely. Right.
Geely. Yeah, Geely. Okay.
Right.
Well, Geely, I didn't happen to see it. Maybe
I
this
missed
is
that
why.
one also. Right.
It's got 6%. I think it was 6% on Rotten Tomatoes. So that's pretty bad.
That's poor.
Is that like, it's not just rotten, it's like it never grew, like the plant, the tomato plant?
Perhaps, or it's just like they pulled it out of the compost pile and
it's on
tried
the compost.
to eat that.
Yeah. So it's got worms. It's compost.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, that's just a bad one. But hey, out of it grew a wonderful
true
relationship.
Love. Yeah.
She's been in a lot of relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Good for her. She's found a lot of nice men.
She has.
Pretty impressive group. We've got Ben Affleck.
Multiple.
Well,
relationships
iterations
with Ben, right?
Ben.
Yes.
Benifer. He's a Benifer,
right,
as they are called.
Mm-hmm.
Most recently, she was with A-Rod. They were never married, but in a long-term relationship. Alex Rodriguez, great baseball player.
I mean, that's debatable.
Well,
he was really good, and he made a lot of
Seinfeld,
money. But
I like.
He's
that.
one of those guys that I kind of have a problem with.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean,
see, you're a sports guy, so I just say
right.
he's great because he made a lot of money and
I know
he's well known.
Well, and the stupid twist of that is that I think Barry Bonds is the greatest hitter of all time, and then here I am A-Rod's a dang cheater, So I guess you got to stay consistent, but at the same time, whatever. Well, that's another conversation. That's another one. Yeah,
because I need to learn this stuff. But
yes, you do.
No, okay. So A-Rod, before this, Mark Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great performer in his own right.
Right.
But the relationship I'm most interested in is the Cuban waiter. Cuban waiter in the mid '90s, short relationship.
It was almost a year they were married.
Yeah,
almost made it.
Almost made it 1 year.
Made it. Yeah, it was from
you
February
think,
to January. It was
that,
close.
Yeah.
He
just kind of threw the lines. He was serving the food, and he says, "Hey, you're pretty hot. Let's go on a date." I don't know.
Well,
I don't know how that all goes down.
First of all, he's Cuban, so he's got that going for him.
Right.
I imagine he was not, some ugly dude.
Right.
He was probably pretty good looking. I haven't
style.
I got to think. And then at that time, she wasn't really,
She wasn't
J-Lo yet.
No, she wasn't J-Lo.
But
before that, she was in a long
and
relationship with another guy who was a backup dancer. And then let's not forget Puff Daddy Diddy, P. Diddy Daddy, Sean Puffy Combs.
Yes, indeed.
Sean Combs.
Right. That was
short relationship.
That sounded like
together. It was kind of a high-profile one there for a minute.
Our Cuban waiter's name is Ohani. No.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Interesting. Good name.
Yeah. So Ohani Noah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so that is kind of a cool part of J-Lo. She's got several relationships, high profile. I'm hoping the best for Benifer. I mean,
Hey, man, she changed her name. She
did change her name.
Sounds like she's pretty. Yeah, she's locked in. That can be undone, of course, but
right. She did have 2 children, twins
with Mark Anthony,
paternal twins with Mark Anthony.
Yep, and they're probably very good-looking kids. I mean, hopefully they're
talented.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah. I bet they can.
Dance?
Oh, they can definitely dance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no doubt.
Hopefully sing.
The only thing I think of with Mark Anthony is, did you ever see the movie Man on Fire?
No.
Oh man, check it out. It's a beaut.
Is that?
Oh, it's so good.
What is it?
It's a Denzel Washington movie. It's like takes place down in
okay.
Mexico. There's a kidnapping and of the kid, which was
I think I did
her
see that
name
one. Yeah.
is not coming to me. Dakota
Fanning,
I believe, was the little girl, and just a really good movie. First movie I saw where they like incorporated like subtitles without having subtitles. Just like text would pop up on the screen, and it was done in such a artistic and cool way. Plus, super suspenseful movie. I mean, put it on your list, man.
I'm gonna go.
I'd watch it tonight if you could.
I will.
Yeah, it's real good. Anyway,
Nice. Okay, man, on fire. Well, I'll check that out.
He's kind of a jerk in it, but
Denzel,
no, Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony.
Yeah,
Is that how they met?
Denzel and Mark
movie?
Anthony.
Oh man,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I just keep trying to hijack this. No, I don't know how they met, but you know,
No,
they had a good relationship.
Selena.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm calling her Selena now.
Man.
J-Lo and Mark Anthony. Did they meet doing that movie?
Possibly. I wasn't there. Couldn't tell you.
I don't. Yeah, I got nothing on that one.
Anywho,
Well, hey, we're excited to have our friend, our new friend, J-Lo.
calling in any minute. I mean, we've been talking about it for a while. She's easy to talk up, though. I mean, she's got a long and illustrious career, and I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. She reminds me, of kind of, in a weird way, I should say, Dolly, because of the longevity that she'll be able to sustain. I think, as far as, I mean, she's 53 years old right now and doesn't look, she looks to be maybe in her 30s, maybe, I give her 30s, but to me, she doesn't look like she's going anywhere.
Right.
She's going to stay relevant. She's obviously, and like her success isn't solely based on how attractive she is or any of that stuff.
It helps.
But it doesn't hurt.
She is attractive. Good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I think she's like Dolly in the way that she's good at branding, right? She's got a good brand. The J-Lo brand is, I don't know, stood the test of time.
See her on commercials. She's a good businesswoman and obviously has pushed.
Hyper successful. So she was like with her and A-Rod, you think of A-Rod as he had some big old contracts.
Huge contracts, yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
But she wasted him as far as her net worth.
Right.
She way out of A-Rod, which is awesome.
Yeah, feels like a Giselle and Tom sort of setup, which I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, might not, but I don't know how those assets will be split if it does go that way. But yeah.
Imagine Brady taking some of that net worth.
I would hope,
Yeah.
Then he'll really be the GOAT. That's the only way he's actually going to be the GOAT. If he's collecting checks.
Yeah, exactly. Giselle signing checks.
Yeah.
Over to Tom. Oh man, that's a rough one. But hey, you hang in there, you two. That's
yeah, work it out. Come on,
man. What the heck?
Jeez.
I mean, you live in Florida or wherever.
Wherever. I think they probably
Several.
can pick a state at any given time.
Yeah.
Like we live here. We have a house here. I don't know. So
Yeah.
I'd probably do it.
Well, okay. So
anyway,
I think with J-Lo coming on, I got to mention living here in Arizona, central Arizona, we've got a lot of ties to the Latin culture, right? Hispanic culture.
Yes, absolutely.
And, for me, most of how I like to connect with culture is through food.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I
can't. That's a great way to connect.
I don't miss a meal, right?
Yeah.
So, I was thinking, well, some of my favorite Mexican restaurants are just here locally. But what about you? Do you like anything? What's your favorite local eatery?
Local Mexican food restaurant. So I used to frequent a place. It was Plaza Bonita is what they changed the name to, which I liked a lot. And there's actually still one in Prescott Valley, but don't spend a ton of time, with, as far as I'm out here a lot, but not with the family, whatever. So if we're out in the like Chino area, make a trip out to El Charro Norte, which, a lot of locals remember El Charro being downtown is like pretty much a Prescott staple for all the years. And now it's the same restaurant. It's just a lot further away. And so it's kind of a jaunt to get out there. I actually tried Mi Tierra not too long ago, a couple times. Had that seafood chimichanga. Highly recommended.
Really?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Where's Mi Tierra?
Next to Crumble and the Verizon, over there in Prescott. It's also kind of the front part of Prescott Valley.
Like the Crossroads? Yeah.
Sounds about right.
I think.
Yeah.
shopping center, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't met too many that I don't like. I mean, it's,
Yeah,
you know,
it's hard
there's
to go wrong.
You can always go to Taco Bell if you want.
But yeah,
It's not very, good.
run for the border.
I don't think my family seems to love it. I haven't eaten Taco
no.
Bell in a long time. So.
Oh, really? I like some double decker taco supreme.
Man, don't get me wrong. The Mexican pizza is like one of my favorite things you could get. I'm trying not to eat that way.
Quite a bit in high school.
Yeah. I've had to shut down my Mexican food intake a little bit.
Really? Because of
the old diet that
the macros? I don't even know what those are. I hear people talk about macros.
The carbohydrates.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, well that
count your macros.
Speaking of high school, you say?
Speaking of high school.
Well,
you said Mexican pizza. I'm like, oh yeah, that threw me back to high school.
Oh, sure, boom! I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going with this. Yes.
So yeah, we would, of course, we could afford Taco Bell back then, but what we really liked,
we frequented
and pretty much every day.
Yeah.
I mean, and we were able to go off campus back then, which now it's like lockdown.
Yeah.
Have you seen the fence around the high school?
They can't go anywhere.
No.
You're here.
Closed campus.
Yeah.
You're here. I think that's probably worse. And you got to, I don't know, then they band together and make bad decisions.
Yeah.
Anyway, we used to go to Hugo's.
Hugo's, man.
Yeah.
So good.
That was the spot. And,
yeah.
It was probably open up until like maybe 10, 12 years ago.
I think it changed hands. I think Hugo sold it at one point, and it just it wasn't as good after that.
Yeah.
Man, I used to go in there. They always had the fish taco, and it wasn't on the list, but I'd always order that. I'd say, Hugo, can you make me that I want that taco, but in a burrito.
Yeah.
And then smother it with, red and green sauce, which he did. That's
right.
And it was, the pescado burrito, which I think
he
eventually made it to the menu because they must have tried it and been like, okay, this fat kid's onto something.
This huge kid.
Yeah.
6'8". Yeah, you tell. Yeah, Hugo was probably 5'4".
Yeah, he's just a little fella.
Yeah, you're just like, hey, make me this.
Yeah. Oh no, he did. He was so
that was
great,
good.
man.
He was awesome. And awesome. We were in there every day. Had the great patio back there.
Yep. Yeah.
With, I don't know, like a nice. Were they like trees or did they? It was like lean-tos. It felt like we were in Mexico with some like sheet metal kind of roofing going over the top.
Yeah.
Half shaded, half
We'd
open.
even go in the winter, and I feel like that was my first exposure to those propane heaters that, we just started calling them the sun. So it was just like, I remember we going like, just turn the sun on, just turn the, we had that heater blasting on your back.
Oh, that was great.
Good times.
I know, because it was still outside.
Yeah.
And then the best, salsa bar.
Oh man. Yeah.
So yeah.
God,
okay. Well,
making me hungry, man.
I know. Hugo's, that was the place. But for me, like, I do some Arturo's, Miller Valley, and I like also downtown Dinner Bell Cafe converts in the evening to a
Casa Alvarez.
That's right, Casa Alvarez.
Yes, yeah.
I like that one. So that's because you still get that Dinner Bell Cafe atmosphere on the creek.
Yeah.
Now you can't see it now because the sun goes down so early. So you're just in a room with some roll up doors. But
hey, still good food, right?
Nice. Good food.
Yeah.
Good service.
I haven't been there.
Those servers have been there forever.
Yeah, and I haven't been there since they moved or did the Dinner Bell thing. I used to go to Casa Alvarez over off of White's Bar.
Oh yeah,
White's Bar at that point.
Yeah, it was the Juniper House back in the day.
Yeah, and that was really good. I enjoyed. Man, like I said, there's just not too many that I'm like, no thanks.
I know. Yeah,
but I'm not a picky eater person, pretty much in general. Anyway, I don't know if I like to go with the flow.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much good with whatever.
That's like me. Yeah,
like to take it easy
meal.
on
Serve me something. I'm down for it.
Right. Be kind to the wait staff. Things like that.
Yeah.
Simple life rules.
Simple life rules. Yeah. Be kind to people.
Yeah.
Especially if they're serving you food. And then lastly, I'd say my Mexican, the top 5, rounding out the top whatever. It was over. It's now just a dirt lot because they scraped the whole place. But my place, Alberto's, over by Safeway Albertsons. No, I'm calling it Safeway Albertsons because Kroger apparently is looking to buy it.
Right.
Anyway,
right. But the Safeway
off of White Spar,
right,
is going to. So Alberto's has now moved over to Target shopping, like Frontier Village area,
Mm-hmm.
and he's calling it Mi Gordo.
Man. Or no, El Gordo.
El Gordo.
The fat. The fat.
Not my fat.
Yeah, not my fat. Right, yeah.
My thick. The thick. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that better. Thick.
Thick.
I consider myself thick, not fat.
I mean, yeah, sure, but
Isn't that
like,
nice?
yeah,
El Gordo.
it's like people like I feel like my whole life people are like, you're not fat, you're big boned, and
You're
it's
big.
like, who's that? The comedian? He's like, dinosaurs are big boned, man. Like, you know, like you're not. Yeah, I don't. You know, you can call whatever you want to call it. You know, husky.
Husky,
chunk,
I like
right?
that.
Husky. You know,
Well, back in the day, remember?
thick's a good thing these days, I guess, in some circles.
Yeah. That's why I like it. It's a good word.
That hottie I see or something like that.
Yeah, I see. Oh, okay.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
oh, it's an acronym.
It's an acronym.
They're
right?
everywhere.
Yeah. It's a kid thing. I'm getting funny looks in
speaking of
here, but
kid
I'm pretty
thing-
sure that's an
Speaking
actual
of kid thing, I liked it back in the day. That's how you would shop for clothes. You didn't have sizes. It was just Husky. Like
Yeah.
if you needed to buy bigger stuff, it was called Husky. So, you know, sometimes I had to grab some Husky.
Yeah.
Husky Oshkosh, probably.
Yeah.
What else
yeah.
did they have back then? I don't know, but
Oshkosh
we don't need to
Bagosh?
talk about food anymore because that's
Okay.
just
Yeah.
just killing me.
Man.
You know, our J-Lo, episode, we want to focus on the great things she's done.
Yes, and there are many.
I don't know. I feel like we've probably covered most of them.
Yeah, I don't think we would have had enough time to cover all of them, but you know, that's maybe most, maybe we got through half. I'm not sure, but she's amazing. I'm kind of wondering if we're gonna get that call.
That phone call?
I don't know. Seems like
I love phone calls.
I know you do. I know you do.
You know, I live for them. Phone calls,
Some are better than others.
Yeah, some are better than others. But,
Yeah.
the text message is great. It's just
If you read them.
if you read them, I know.
I have. Look at this. I just want to show you real quick
I do
before
wanna
we
see this
have to
because
go or whatever.
I kinda wonder,
Here's my text. See if I pop it up. Ooh, I have 919 unread texts. Just saying. I mean, most of those are your clap. That's the slow clap right there. Thank you. So most
knew
of
it
that.
had to be, I knew it had to be big.
Oh yeah.
I knew it had because it's like getting a response from you is, it's a 48-hour window.
At times.
And
Not always, but a lot
not
of times.
always, but it's like up to 48 hours.
Before I got a new phone and had this hookup, I mean, my email thing said like
your old phone?
30,000 or
30,000?
something.
Oh,
unread.
email. Oh,
unread.
email, yeah.
But I mean,
For sure. Well, I don't
A
even
lot of those
email you.
texts are spam, and I just like don't click them open. Or the pharmacy calls and says what was that?
Your suppositories are ready?
No, whatever we were talking about the other. Anyway, stuff like that. And so I'm like,
Okay,
yeah, whatever.
hey,
and I just
fair.
don't click
Yeah,
it
you don't-
on it. And
yeah, you
I'm
don't
like,
read
it's
it.
not
Yeah.
read, but
Okay,
I
here.
read it. And half the time it comes up on my Apple Watch anyway, and I'm like,
I have 132 unread emails, and that
Damn.
gives me a little bit of anxiety.
yeah, I bet it
I have
does.
6
That's a
unread
lot for you.
texts.
Okay, well.
And yeah,
And most of those
voicemail.
came in while we were doing this, I'm sure.
Right.
The text. yeah, maybe the emails too.
Yeah, I think some of the texts, but not the emails. No, that's awesome to know that. But we're still waiting on this phone call.
Yeah.
And, but hey, our episodes, will continue. I guess next week if we're not hearing from J-Lo. We'll try again next week.
We're probably at the place we can call it, and it's it's sad. I really would have loved to ask her all kinds of musical questions, or I couldn't. There's so many. Dancing, could get some dance tips.
I know, that's what I need. Singing's so hard.
Is it?
I think
It probably is, but if you don't
terrible at it,
care,
so, I mean,
if you
right.
really just don't care and you like let her rip, then it's not that hard. It just sounds bad.
right. It just sounds
singing
Oh,
that
wow.
like
Yeah,
where
I
it
still
sounds
sing, but I just-
solid is hard. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
some J-Lo or Mariah Carey.
I don't think I
Well,
can hit
hey.
those levels.
We appreciate J-Lo's contribution to culture.
Absolutely.
Great career. We wish
Yep.
her the best with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't work out, hey,
There's always the next.
there's some other really cool dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I feel like this. I got a good feeling about their setup.
I mean, they kind of came back.
He's a Ben,
I know.
so that
We
helps.
do like Ben's.
Yeah. Well, I do.
that's
I'm
good.
partial.
You are. We need to have a Ben on the show.
We got
Well,
one.
hey, I don't know. I think we're kind of out of time to see if she's coming on, but boy, it's It's been great chatting.
Yeah, as always, Mike. I
Glad to see you're
appreciate it,
doing
so-
well.
Well,
I mean, you're doing
as
okay,
are
not
you.
as well as J-Lo, but
No, I'm working.
pretty good.
I'm aspiring to be on her level.
That good.
You know, next time we'll get
Yeah.
we'll get someone in here and give it a shot. So until then, I'll talk to you soon, man.
Yeah. Catch you later.
Listen in to Waiting on a Phone Call wherever you find podcasts and connect with us through Facebook and Instagram at Waiting on a Phone Call Podcast.
You can also tune in to news, updates, and information from Prescott, Arizona on Cast 11, Prescott's #1 podcast network.
People are like, "You're not fat, you're big boned," and it's like, dinosaurs are big boned, man.